You watch a movie and then you decide to create a fake scenario of yourself, or maybe a fake person altogether, using highlights from the movie, but you add creative nuances to the storyline to make it your own. It seems exciting and apparently keeps you busy, but you lose out on sleep, social interactions with other people, and the things that you're supposed to do, you don't get to do them, or you probably do them absent-mindedly. To top it off, by the time you're done or jolted back to reality, you feel drained, even more drained than you were before. Now, take as an example. Food is good, but if consumed inappropriately, it becomes gluttony or unhealthy eating. Sex is good, but outside certain boundaries, it is completely wrong. The same way your imagination has been given to you to create things in your reality, regardless of how impossible it seems. It is for you to change what isn't aligning in your world. When done wrongly, it becomes maladaptive daydreaming. Now, I have 9 differences between maladaptive daydreaming and creative imagination, especially because a lot of people wonder about how to creatively imagine things, because they hear people say imagine your world, imagine what you want, because it will really help to shine the light, it will really help to give you perspective and solve solutions. Also, it will also help with your mind re-engineering, but they wonder how they do it properly, or how to do it properly without slipping into something that is maladaptive. Now, the first difference is that maladaptive daydreaming is usually a reaction to emotional hurt or trauma, or it comes as a result of a trigger from probably music or a visually stimulating content. When people are dealing with an emotional hurt, something is affecting them emotionally, or they probably just experienced a traumatic event, or they saw something in a music or a visually stimulating content, sometimes it goes hand in hand. They could then engage in maladaptive daydreaming as a form of coping mechanism to deal with that. While for creative imagination, it is a deliberate response to questions, and it is a desire to grow beyond the limits. It is something that you are doing intentionally. You're not doing it as a coping mechanism, you're doing it with a deliberate effort to gain perspective, to re-engineer your mind, to see beyond the limitations that are around you. Now, the second difference is that this allows you, that's the maladaptive daydreaming allows you escape reality. Again, it is a coping mechanism. When people are dealing with things and they engage in maladaptive daydreaming, they escape their reality for that time being, but when they come out of it, they return back to the reality. However, for creative imagination, it causes you to recreate your reality. You see beyond the limitations, because your mind even goes way beyond what you see on the outside. It allows you to see the solutions, it allows you to envision bigger things, it allows you to even see the challenges when you creatively imagine. For instance, if I had a business that I run and I needed to grow beyond where it is, but there are certain limitations in the environment, probably I need to increase the number of clients that I have, I need to enlarge where the business is currently located, but then I'll also need funds. Creatively imagining, even though you probably don't have the resources at hand, would help to really, first of all, re-engineer your mind, what I call mind optimization, and allow you to see beyond the limits. And once your mind is in that space, this is what imagination does. Once your mind is in that space where you can actually create and where you believe something is possible, like a magnet, it comes into your life, because that is the energy that you put out there for people to see. Now, the third difference is that maladaptive daydreaming steals your time. It causes you to lose sleep, social interactions, and even your time and your productivity. You don't get to do the things that you're supposed to do because you are taking time just creating fake scenarios that are not energizing you, that are not renewing your mind, that are doing nothing for your reality. It is just for you to escape. While creative imagination is conscious and timed, and it also refuels your drive. When you engage in creative imagination, it refuels your drive, your passion, your strength, and you're able to see beyond what you are currently dealing with. You're able to see beyond the boundaries in the environment. You work it all up in your mind to the point that the externality doesn't have much effect on you when you step out. The fourth difference is that for maladaptive daydreaming, you paint scenarios that have no direct impact in your life. You are probably painting a scenario, probably painting a fake personality that is this movie star and doing everything. If it is you or it is a whole completely different person altogether, this person that is this movie star and living this kind of life and this or that, whatever the case may be, and that has no bearing whatsoever to who you are, what really gives you that drive and what you should be doing. So it has no direct impact in your life. You are just taking the time and doing nothing basically, and when you come out of it, you still have the issue, you still have the hurt, you still have the emotions that made you go into it in the first place, and you just sit and see that nothing has been done. Time has gone, nothing has been done. But for creative imagination, the pictures you paint may seem impossible, but it's directed towards solving problems, enabling predictions, and enlarging your horizon. You're not creating a fixed scenario of yourself or if fake personality or fake persona. You're not creating a fake persona either. You are directing your energy towards solving problems, even though what you imagine may seem impossible to you in that time, but you are enlarging your mind and causing some kind of rewiring in your brain to the point where you are able to see that this is possible, this thing right here is possible. Because when you imagine even what seems impossible and then you start to bring it down, you start to bring it home, to where you are, along the path of that, you are able to see things that could pop up as challenges and possible solutions to these things, so that when you go out, you have an idea. There's more light that has shown in your mind to see that, oh, if I do this, then I would probably get a pushback here. And if I get a pushback here, how can I erase this to get this done? So that is what creative imagination does. It enables predictions. You are able to predict some things based on what you have and what has been dropped in your mind. It may not necessarily go exactly as planned, but you are better prepared for whatever may come, and it enlarges your horizon. Now, the fifth difference for maladaptive daydreaming, it solves no problems whatsoever, and by the time you get up from where you are, if you were pacing, if you were sitting, if you were laying down, you continue with that same issue after the fact. Nothing has been changed. You only just exerted energy into creating this reality or this scenario when that energy could have been diverted into creatively imagining things that are pertinent to you. While for creative imagination, when done properly, you are able to preempt and work through challenges, establish possible solutions, and predict outcomes. So this is the difference. It's kind of similar to what I said before. While the other one, really, you get up once you're done daydreaming, so to speak, nothing has been fixed, nothing has been done after the fact, and you are back to it. But for this, you are able to work through things. The sixth difference is that for maladaptive daydreaming, while you daydream maladaptively, it gives you a masked state of calm while you're in the act, but it fades right after, and your body remains in the fight or flight mode. And don't forget that the fight or flight mode is basically survival mode, and if your body remains in the fight or flight mode, nothing has been changed. What that means is that the stress hormone, which is the cortisol hormone, is still very high in your body, and the cortisol hormone remaining high can lead to some other issues like inflammation, and the list goes on. So there's nothing that has been done. You have not engaged your mind to change things, even in your body, even in your nervous system. Your mind has just been worked to do things that has no bearing whatsoever with what you're supposed to do. While for creative imagination, it calms your mind through mindfulness and it releases stress from your body, and the calm lingers even after because of a sense of clarity and hope. Even after you're done with that session of creatively imagination, your mind is calmer, your nervous system is calmer through mindfulness, because you've engaged your mind to be mindful of the things that are in your life and the things that are around you. And because of that, the stress levels is reduced. You come out feeling hope, feeling light, and there's clarity because you see some part, as opposed to the other one where that's maladaptive daydreaming, where it's a reaction to emotional hurt. When there's emotional hurt, if nothing is done about it, there will be blindness. And remember what I said in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, please go on and see it. Mind optimization, the major deterrent to mind optimization that is required when there's emotional hurt or trauma is blindness. And I explained blindness to be darkness of mind and hardness of heart. So you feel heavy and no light, so you channel your energy to creating these fake scenarios and escaping whatever may be going on. By the time you're done, nothing has been solved. You still remain the same. While for creative imagination, it calms you down. There's mindfulness. You come out feeling more clear. You come out feeling more lucid and more hopeful. For the seventh difference, when you engage in maladaptive daydreaming, you struggle to stop the act. It's like an addiction. You struggle to stop the act. And that's how you know that you are actually doing it wrong. But for creative imagination, it is conscious, it is voluntary, and it is timed. So you are able to stop when you need to stop. It is not prolonged. If you need to get something done by 8 a.m. in the morning and you engage in creative imagination 30 minutes before, or say by 7 a.m. and you want to do this for 30 minutes, you are able to leave where you are by 7:30 and start to prepare for your meeting or where you have to go or where you have to be by 8 a.m. That's the difference. It doesn't take from your time. It doesn't steal from your productivity. You don't lose sleep. You don't withdraw from people. You're not isolated. You still carry on, and you carry on with more clarity because you've engaged in mindfulness. For the eighth difference, maladaptive daydreaming, the after effect is a sense of emptiness and exhaustion. If you felt empty before, once you're done engaging in this act, you feel more empty, you feel more exhausted. Yes, you created this wonderful scenario, this wonderful picture of whatever the case may be, and you felt good in the time. You felt like you are escaping what is currently going on, but by the time you're done, you still feel empty, if not more empty, because your mind has done a particular kind of work and it's used glucose. You probably haven't slept enough, so your body hasn't rested, your mind hasn't rested, and you feel more exhausted. Nothing has changed. No light is shining. There is still a darkness of mind, so nothing is happening, and you feel more empty and exhausted and tired. But for creative imagination, the eighth difference is that the after effect gives you strength, it gives you drive, clarity, precision, and hope. Simple. You come out of there, nothing has changed on the outside, but if you do this as often as possible, say every day, either when you wake up in the morning, early in the morning, or right before you sleep, or whatever time that you have during the day, when you do this in a quiet space, you walk your mind to the point where you just know that this is it. I have this already on lockdown. I know what I'm going to do regarding this. I've meditated, I've put the word out there even as I meditated and imagined this, so I just know. And by the time you become more intuitive to things and you're able to go, because remember what I said in the past two videos, as humans we are spirits living in a body and we have a soul. Our soul is our psyche. It's the mind, the intellect, the emotions. So you have more insight. Even as your soul and your spirit works together, you have more insight, you're able to function, because I am a spirit. Basically, I have a soul, that's my psyche, and obviously my body. If these 3 parts of me work together, meaning that not one, my body isn't responding to the environment while my spirit is just here trying to, do what it's trying to do, and my soul is just, who do I give into, and all of that. If these 3 parts of me are one, even if I'm not spiritual, I'm able to get this thing fixed. I know that this is the particular thing that I have to get fixed. But as a Christian spiritual person, if I engage my spirit to the spirit of God, it brings more alignment. It brings more alignment to what I am supposed to do, not just what I am trying to get fixed. I know beyond what I'm trying to get fixed at that particular time. That's the benefit. So the 9th difference, and the final one that I have here, is that maladaptive daydreaming minimizes who you are, what you're meant to be, what you're meant to do. It keeps you entangled in a fantasy of a fake persona and steals your time. And I said in one of my videos, if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Do nothing to get things done, and how you teledrive yourself. That's also, it is also linked with creative imagination. And in that video, I talked about how time and productivity are really linked together and are one, because when you lose time, you lose productivity, and when you lose productivity, you lose time. They're locked in. So maladaptive daydreaming, as it were, minimizes who you are, what you're meant to do, what you're meant to be, and it just keeps you in that space where you are entangled. You continue with it, you feel drained, you are entangled in a fantasy of a fake persona, and it just steals your productivity now. Because here I have, it steals your time. They are one and the same thing. You don't get anything done, and it could even drive you to a very dark place. Yeah, it could drive you to a very dark place where you are engaging in stuff that you are not supposed to engage in, because your mind is basically idle. Your mind is idle. You're not dealing with the darkness that is inside your mind and the hardness of your heart. Well, for creative imagination, it solidifies the consciousness. When you engage in creative imagination recurrently, it solidifies the consciousness of who you are, what you want, who you're meant to be, and what you're meant to do. There is that consciousness that cannot be shaken. And in later videos, I'm going to talk about identity. When you are so conscious of your identity, when you're conscious about who you are, what you're meant to be, what you're meant to do, the things on the outside it will really take a lot to shake you. It will really take a lot to get you off course. So to circle back to what we started with, the fake scenarios, painting fake scenarios are not particularly wrong, but you are painting fake scenarios that have no direct impact to your life. You're doing it completely wrong. Your imagination has been given to you. It's not a bad thing. It is for you to enlarge your horizon, change your perspective beyond the limit. It's for you to push beyond what is in your environment, because your mind, your psyche, has interactions with your body, which is an extension of your environment, and the spirit, which is an extension of the divine. So if you want to create things, it has to be created first in your mind before you go out to form it. If you haven't created it in your mind, you can't form it on the outside. If it's not full, if whatever you're trying to bring into your life is not in abundance in your mind, you can't attract it. The earth is a magnetic field. Your mind's like a magnet attracting these things. And if you do it once, if it takes you one time to get your mind to that point, all well and good. But continually doing it, when you continually do it, it helps you. It solidifies a consciousness of who you are. You don't do it until the point where, oh, okay, I got what I needed, I'm done. You do it as long as you are alive here on earth. You do it as often as you can. So I hope that this really helps you. I hope and pray that you don't neglect the act of imagination altogether for fear of slipping into maladaptive daydreaming. I hope that you know the difference. If you have anyone around you, a certified person that could help you deal with, issues that you're dealing with, someone that you can talk to, someone that can guide you through, by all means, do talk to them. Your imagination has been given to you, so don't pull it all the way back to the negative by engaging in maladaptive daydreaming. While it seems fun, it feels like you are escaping your reality. When you come out of that after the fact, you see that time has gone and you've still not gotten anything done. I just really hope and pray that it causes a shift in your mind.